Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be talking about dating younger women, and with me is Miss World contestant Anastasia. How old are you, by the
23.
way? 23. So I'm going to be 33 soon. It's 10 years older, but not too much older. A lot of guys want to date younger women, and there are many good reasons why. Of course, younger women are usually more beautiful. For me, I've got some special reasons. I like to date younger women because their lifestyle is more free. They've got more free time. They're not so busy working. They don't immediately want to get married, and it's generally, it fits my lifestyle. So guys out there, I hope you're not 60 years old trying to date teenagers, but I think it's normal for a guy to want to date a woman that might be a little younger. Now, there are a few problems that you're going to have when you try and do that, and a few things that you should do to ensure you get the best results when you're meeting younger women. The first thing is kind of a mindset thing. So when you're meeting younger women, think about this. The people that are her age are more likely to be guys that are not yet successful. Maybe they're still students, maybe they haven't found themselves yet, they're not sure of themselves. So you need to embody the qualities that a kind of distinguished gentleman would have that women find attractive. Think of the older guys in cinema that are very attractive: George Clooney, Johnny Depp, Brad Pitt. All of these guys, I think they're over 50, but they're still very attractive guys, right? Johnny Depp, of course, everyone likes him. So think of the qualities that these guys have. They're not going to act like a teenager, they're not going to go skateboarding, they're not going to dress like a kid in silly t-shirts with slogans. So in your behavior, being slow and smooth in your movements, being decisive, being strong, and these things are what she's going to look for in an older man, and these are the qualities that you can play up that will make you attractive compared to guys that are younger than you. Now, there are a few problems that might come up. The first is obviously when you're having that initial interaction and she asks your age. This is a moment where she could get it set in her mind, oh, is this guy too old? Maybe he's too old for me. So it's very important in this situation for you to be the one to frame it, and you could say something like, how old are you? And when she answers, you could say, maybe you're too young for me. But are you mature? Do you, and you have some questions that qualify her. Then in her mind, she's going to be thinking, am I kind of grown up enough for this guy? So it's a good way to initially just do it. The second problem you might have is later on, maybe in the first date or something, she might ask you, do you always go for younger women? Why are you doing it? What's up with that? And this question's fine. It's easy to deal with as well if you know that it might come up. You can answer just the logical reasons why it's better for you to date younger women. So, like I said, for me, it suits my lifestyle better. I find it easier to get on with younger women, and so it's easy for me to answer this question in an honest way that makes sense to her. Why I would prefer to date her rather than women my age, 33 years old. The final thing that could be a problem, and this is a big problem especially in countries where it's less accepted. In Eastern Europe it's quite acceptable to have a big age gap. In China, for example, it's quite acceptable and normal for the guy to be older than his girlfriend or wife. But in England, in America, the age gap is usually a lot smaller. So you could have the problem that she's fine with it, but she goes and talks to her friends, and the friends are like, why are you dating this, this old man? She tells her parents, they're like, oh, I don't like it, why are you dating this old guy? So be aware that this could be a problem even if she's okay with it. To get past this, what you can do is you can kind of pre-frame her mindset. So you can ask her how independent she is, you can ask her if she always does what her parents tell her, if she's a leader or a follower, if she just does what her friends say, and not do all of this at once, but basically pepper it into the conversation that you expect and you admire it if she's the kind of girl that can stand up for herself, make her own decisions. And then you'll find that when she goes back to her family, she's not going to be, you know, convinced that it's a bad idea to date a guy that's a little bit older. So there you have it, guys. Hope it's answered a lot of your questions about dating younger women, and as always, you can write your comments and I'll personally answer them. Thank you.
PUA training.